is you're going to learn real quick, that the people dictate what you do and how you act. So keep your mouth closed. Look forward, look down, do whatever you need to do. Get back to work, because you're not doing it in any capacity now, arguing with me about how your staff isn't a piece of giant turd Ferguson. Close your mouth. I'm your better. I did not ask you to speak. I did not tell you that you could speak. When I tell you that you can speak, you may have something to say. You serve the people. I represent them. Until that time, your mouth remains closed. No word vomit or verbal diarrhea falls out of it. Do you understand? Is that crystal clear?
You done?
Is that crystal clear? I asked you a question. It is crystal clear. Excellent.
Excellent.
Glad to hear that.
Clear. Thank you.
Perfect.
Yep.
Great to know. Hands shaking. That's what dominance looks like. Get back to my job.
Bored. I'm not sure why you're not bored.
I mean, of course you're bored. You make $230,000 and you're bored. Why don't you find yourself something to do? See, here's what he does, right? He thinks that he's going to come back with something smart. Every time he opens his stupid mouth trap, he says something stupid. You're bored? How about this? You make $230,000, money that could be allocated to the city's growing homeless population that's up 10%, that's been under your watch. So if you're bored, get off your ass and go work for that $230,000. How about that? Are you bored now, Steve? Are you still bored, Steve? Any other imparting words of wisdom, or do you think maybe now is a good time to keep your mouth shut? He's been hippie, I've been AFA. That's Steve. He makes $230,000 to treat you that way in the town of Danvers, Massachusetts. Is that acceptable to you? It's not. The hippie and I. Watch the whole video. What's going on, guys? At the Danvers Town Hall in Danvers, Mass. Doing a First Amendment audit. I'm with the Wandering Hippie. Check them out. See how they do. Oh, here we go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What can I do for you?
Just taking a peek around, thanks.
Sure.
What's your name?
My name is Tim Hudon.
Hi, Tim. Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
I'm Good Citizen.
Good citizen. Okay.
Well, since you're so nice, I'm very happy citizen today. Sometimes
Okay.
folks aren't so nice.
Sure.
It's a very nice office. Very clean. What is this office?
This is the building department.
That's
Inspectional
why.
services. Yep.
Building department, inspectional services, their offices are clean. Recreation has board games everywhere. And then, thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Very nice. You too. Very nice office.
Retirement.
Hello, can I help you?
Hello. No, I'm good, thank you.
Okay.
Hi, Amy. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. Am I too young to retire?
Probably.
Danvers retirees.
I'm too young too.
Well, Susan, that was a little bit of bad news. Sounds like I did there. Well, you ladies are very, very nice. Thanks for making me feel old. I mean, young. But I have enough gray hairs to be in this office.
Thank you, ladies.
I need to retire soon. You too. Such nice ladies. It's sick? Did it catch a cold or something?
I don't know. I live in little tiny Cape of God.
Finance director.
Oh, these old 8-foot high doors.
Oh.
8. Josh, it's Josh.
Hello.
Hi, sorry,
Hey.
I'm in a meeting.
Yeah, what are you up to? Oh, what a dick.
Swinging on the door and
What are you doing? Oh, yeah, super rude. We're gonna have to deal with that.
it's private.
He had red face like he just got finished pinching off a huge loaf. He's like, ugh, who does number 2 work for? No, all set. Thank you.
They're saying, can we have gatherings up to 8 people without issues? I don't even know 8 people without issues.
What happened?
That little monkey thing.
Oh, the
right
little
there.
poster. Oh,
The meme, I guess you call
the
it.
the meme. Yeah, the GIF.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Great.
Hi, Kristen. It's Janelle from the clerk's office in Danvers. How are you?
This candy, Josh.
Good. Can I speak to Lily about a marriage intention? Thank you.
Hi.
Holy cow.
Oh, she's kind of a big deal. Me too. I like that.
Kitties everywhere. Tax collectors. There's a lot of noises when people are walking. Peekaboo. Hi, John.
How you doing?
What's up, John?
What can I do for you?
Hey, John.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Checking out your building.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
You don't have any questions?
Which state form is she filling out?
It's called the MDM1.
Oh, what is that form for?
It's a form that we fill out to the Department of Revenue. Tells them how many exemptions we granted.
Oh, very cool. Thanks a lot, John. I appreciate
Okay.
it.
All
Thanks
right.
for being so nice.
All right.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
You too. He was very nice. He was complying with our investigation. It was very strange because he was like very helpful and answered all of our questions cordially, but like kept looking back at us like he was saying "fuck you." It was a very interesting use of body language. I don't know. I think one of the other fellas might have hit this place.
So scared.
Except the finance director is a real piece of shit. I think he sucks out loud on every day that ends with Y. Watch out. Watch out.
Oops, excuse me.
Paper rolls.
Hey, how you doing? It's the town manager's office.
It is.
Who's the town manager? Oh, you are. Excellent. Why is the finance director such a jerk?
He's not a jerk.
I mean, he is. And we just saw that.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm sorry you feel that way.
well, I don't feel that way. 120,000 plus people feel that way. So, who do you think might be right, them or you? Slamming doors in people's faces, being an absolute piece of shit.
Please watch your mouth.
No, I won't.
Okay.
It's men and women braver than you have died for me to say whatever I want in a public building.
Okay.
Okay? So should I watch my expression of free speech here?
I just mean, You can communicate with us without being vulgar, but it's
I'm
your
not
choice.
being vulgar. It's free speech.
You're right.
Like, who made you the arbiter of free speech?
Nobody.
No one. That's a better answer. Now we're getting somewhere. Who is the town manager of Danvers?
Steve Bartha.
Hey, Steve.
According to Town of Danvers.
How much does the town manager of Danvers make? Oh, you just got a 3.5 pay raise. Oh, thanks. Thanks for that. Ooh. The contract was for 188 in 2020. So let's do, do you want to tell me how much you make? You want me to math it out?
Math it out.
188, 805 times. So that's plus 43. So I'll round it up. Throw in a couple of.
These are the only two that I saw for airport.
So you make over $220,000, just over 230 grand, right? To tell people what they can and can't say in their building.
I just asked you not to be vulgar. That's all.
I don't care what you asked.
I understand.
Don't ask.
Okay, I won't ask.
Like you serve me, I don't serve you. Like,
Are you a resident of Danvers?
am I not?
I don't know where you live.
Do I need to be?
I represent and serve the town of Danvers. But again, you can say whatever.
So what do you think the town of Danvers is going to think about your behavior?
That's for them to decide.
I mean, you're lucky it's an appointed, not a voted position, because you'd be gone, man. I mean, let's see what the current Google rating is. Danvers Town Hall. 4.3. Let me ask you a question. What do you think it's going to be after I air this video and people see you?
I have no idea.
Does it go below a 1?
Maybe.
It doesn't. We'll have to settle for a 1.
Okay.
How long, once the video releases, do you think it'll take to get to a 1?
I have no idea.
I think maybe 5 minutes. Maybe.
Okay.
So. Anyways, let's get back to the reason that we came here, which was your finance director. What's up with him? Wrong side of the bed.
Could be any number of things, I guess.
You know, diarrhea maybe. Like Pepto-Bismol would be a great place to start. $220,000 a year, and you're trying to tell people what they can say in their building. That's what do you think? Excellent use of tax money right there. Close to $250,000. That's just me guesstimating, because you got a 3.5% pay raise in 2020. The position paid 188, so I guesstimated around 40,000 and then added a little bit extra, because from 2020 until he got the pay raise, he probably got a.
Sounds like the typical entitlement to me.
Yeah, probably got a little bit of raise. And this lady's here doing a wonderful job, doing a great job.
I like her shirt.
Yeah, she's not.
Your shirt, not my shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, not his shirt.
Yeah, no, you just look like an asshole. A very expensive asshole. A very expensive one. Alright, so what are we up to the rest of the day? You're going to go talk to Stevie, you're just not going to give a shit until the people start watching this video, then you realize that you stepped in the hornet's nest, and then you start trying to make it look half decent publicly. Which way are you going to swing this one, Steve-O?
This is your game, not mine. So you're
Is that what you think?
You're welcome to be here.
What do you
filming.
think? Freedom of expression and town hall employees treating you like crap as a game?
I don't.
That's good to know, man.
Okay.
How are you getting out-politicked by someone that doesn't work politics?
I'm not trying to out-politic you.
Well, then just answer the question fairly. I'm asking, like, what's gonna be the recourse, coaching, training, restructuring, refocusing for the finance director after his behavior?
I have nothing else to say to you. Sorry you feel that way.
So you're not going to do anything about it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I told you. He was an absolute jerk. He shut the door in our face. He was super rude. I told you what he did.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
It's not that I feel that way. The sky's not purple because I say the sky's purple. The sky is clearly blue. It's a fact. It's not something that can be contested. Camera doesn't lie. I mean, he might. You probably wish you could. Camera doesn't. So let's figure this out. Is there going to be any coaching and training or development for the butt nugget down in the finance director's office?
I'm not going to speak to you as long as you're being vulgar about town employees. So
Well, he sucks and you suck.
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you for the.
So you're not going to do your job as long as we engage in free speech. Is that right?
I have no idea.
I'm not doing this to you, man. You're setting yourself up. I'm just taking what you say here. So you're not going to do your job as long as we want to redress our grievances.
You are welcome to stand
poor
here and
performance.
film us for as long as you'd like. I don't really have much else. to
Well,
offer
you're not going to give me that permission. I was doing that whether you told me to get out of here.
I understand.
You're going to give me something that other men braver than you have died for. Who are you to give something that we already have? Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
What else am I entitled to? The right to be free from illegal search and seizure because you say so, not because someone else died for it? You're a friggin' moron, dude. I mean, you really need to figure something out. I'm sorry that this kind, beautiful young lady here has to deal with you on a daily basis. And don't roll your eyes, all right? Because what you need to understand, and you don't understand this because you're normally in a position where you're looking down on people and you're telling them what to do. The moment I'm in front of you, I'm your better, okay? I'm in charge, I'm the citizen, and just from having this conversation with you, I'm way smarter than you. What you are right now is out of your element. You're out of your league. You're out of your depth, right? You're in the deep end without fucking swimmies and you ate too much for lunch, right? So don't roll your eyes. Don't take your friggin' attitude with me because you're going to learn real quick, that the people dictate what you do and how you act. So keep your mouth closed. Look forward, look down, do whatever you need to do. Get back to work because you're not doing it in any capacity now, arguing with me about how your staff isn't a piece of giant turd Ferguson. Close your mouth. I'm your better. I did not ask you to speak. I did not tell you that you could speak. When I tell you that you can speak, you may have something to say. You serve the people. I represent them. Until that time, your mouth remains closed. No word vomit or verbal diarrhea falls out of it. Do you understand? Is that crystal clear?
You done?
Is that crystal clear? I asked you a question. It is crystal clear. Excellent.
Excellent. It was
Glad to hear
perfectly
that.
clear. Thank you.
Perfect.
Yep.
Great to know. Hands shaking. That's what dominance looks like. Get back to my job. What a joke. $250,000 a year. There's people homeless.
Right?
Living on the Danvers borderline. This guy's sucking up your tax money. How does that make you feel at home? Wonder how much of that money he gives back, or is he giving back now? This friggin' loafers, his Nautica boat socks, sitting on his ass doing nothing. Oh man, don't worry. We'll do a couple revisits. We'll make this place our second home. We'll make this place our second home. See, that's what happens when they realize that they're in deep water. Yeah, every door is closed.
Entitlement. Place is huge. Snack time? Everywhere's going.
Where's everybody? Cheryl. Cheryl. Where's Cheryl at? Oh, right over there. Hello. Yeah, please. You gonna come out and help us? Or thank you. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I don't mean to come off rude at all. I just was spoken to in such an unprofessional, discourteous manner from the town manager, and I had to put him back in his place and remind him who he served. And then he put his tail between his legs and he shut up and listened. But it took about 5 minutes to get there.
So how can I help you? This has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, well, I was just going to ask you, how often has he mistreated you?
Never.
Never. And have you talked to him often?
Talk to him often.
Okay, so it must then just be the general public that he has such disdain for.
I would not have any information on that.
Okay, what if I was to tell you that he just treated members of the public like total crap and then told them that, you know, he was above them and their speech was less than, and the sacrifice of brave men and women that fought for that free speech was all for nil unless he said so?
I'm I wasn't present in your conversation, and I
All
don't
right.
feel comfortable commenting on it.
Okay. What do you think
Is there
he?
something I can help you
do you-
with DPW?
Yeah. Do you think he's worth $240,000 a year? I think that money could be better well spent on like homeless issues and stuff like that.
I'm not qualified to comment.
Of course you are. You're a human being. Like if I'm faced with like an asshole with hands and a homeless problem, he makes $240,000 a year to mistreat the public. I'm thinking that money is better well spent like anywhere, but especially homelessness. So maybe we can combine the two. Maybe we can take his job. He'll be homeless, and then he'll realize just how bad the homeless problem is because he doesn't have any access to resources because all of that money is being spent on the new jerk town manager. What do you think about that plan? And then I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm not going to comment.
Yeah, you don't have to. You said enough. Just in that
If I can
facial
help you with the
expression.
DPW topic,
Thank you very much.
Have a
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You too. So she read facial expression. She was just with us 100% towards the end. It took a second to get her there.
It's true though. $300,000.
All right, let's take a look here.
Starving.
See if we can't.
What do we got?
He's in the witness protection program because he's the guy that snitched on Vinny Bag of Donuts. When Vinny Bag of Donuts dropped the body with the fishes and the Sopranos, he was there. He put the cement Nike Air Maxes on him, and now he's in witness protection. What's not working? I don't know what he said to you. I don't speak moron, so I couldn't hear. See, this guy's telling him what we do for work. That's like me telling you what he does for work. I have no idea what he does for work. He's just sitting there. He's not doing a lot right now. It looks like he's, not doing a great job. But he's, going to say what we do for work. He doesn't know us, right? I always tell people, like that guy with the Bruins thing, he's funny. But they always, the first mistake they make is when they open their mouth, right? They don't realize who they're talking to. It's like David and Goliath, you know what I mean? He's swinging up while I'm looking down.
That's our tax money hard at work in that.
Yeah. He's talking shit about me. The guy looks like a pirate. Look at the holes in his shirt. Robbed any fleet merchants yet, Captain Dick? Like, look at the fucking holes in his shirt. Like crazy.
I didn't do it.
Hey man, how we doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good, thanks. Hey, careful with the town manager. He's down that way, and he's not very nice. Oh, staff and invited guests only. Who invites who in here? I mean, serves the people. Why? What is going on? Hey, Judy, how we doing?
Hi, can I help you?
Nah, just taking a look around, making sure the town manager hasn't mistreated you in any way.
Oh, no.
Are you sure?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, I mean, did you know that he makes $240,000 almost?
Really?
That's a lot of money, right?
That sure is a lot of
And do you know that the number of homeless people, as I was just researching, is 10% higher this year than it was last year? Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Do you think the
I don't
money?
like having my picture taken. Do you mind? I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry, I mind. But
Yeah,
do you
I
mind?
know, but I don't like my picture taken. But thank you.
Do you think the money would be better spent on helping a homeless population rather than giving it to Steve so he can sit in his office and mistreat the public?
I really don't have any opinion. But thank you.
Okay. All right, Judy, I appreciate it. Thank
Okay,
you.
But thank you.
Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
You're far too kind.
It's only me in here, so.
Okay, I was just taking a look. I get some nice snacks back there. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye. Thank you. You have a nice day.
You too.
You too.
He works in more in these town offices.
Hey, that's the failed male stripper right there that used to work at the Golden Banana. I don't know him, but I'm just going to say who he is and what he does for work. That's him there. Hey, did you know the town manager makes $230,000 a year? What do you think the money would be better spent with Steve or increasing support for the homeless population? What do you think, man?
Okay. Did they come?
No comment? No, they didn't come through. They're here right now.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing? Did you know the town manager makes $230,000 a year? Yes, you did know? No, you didn't know. Yes, you do care. No, you don't care. Sounds good.
Nobody cares.
Sounds good.
Just don't like the yellow. Money, money, money.
She saw us and she's gone. Human resources, that's the place. That's the place. Problem is they can't. Oh, human resources.
It's locked?
Yeah, no, they're right there.
Another floor, but it looks dark.
Hey, man. Hey, so I understand that, thank you, that the town manager, since he's your supervisor, is probably not under your purview for coaching, training, and discipline, right?
What do you mean?
So, like, obviously HR deals with employee issues such as retraining, complaints, behavior, stuff like that.
Yeah.
The town manager, I'm saying, is probably outside of your purview
No,
because
everybody,
he is.
everybody goes under follows trainings.
So even though he's your boss, you can, follow through on discipline protocols and coaching and training development.
Yes.
Okay. We just had first we had everyone else has been pretty nice. First we had an experience with the finance director who saw that we had a camera and just slammed the door in our face.
Okay.
Said, I'm too busy, slammed the door in our face. And then we met the town manager, which, the town's going to pay him what they want. Homelessness is up 10% from last year. He's getting $230,000 a year to sit in his ass and mistreat us and show complete and total disdain. So I just, I'm going to show this video. I'm going to air it and people are going to watch. Once you see the behavior that he's engaged in, do you have the ability, even though he's your boss, to walk up to him and say, listen, this is unacceptable. This is behavior that is not going to be tolerated in a public position representing the good tax-paying citizens of Danvers?
Yeah. If any employee of the town needs to undergo training, that is a possibility. Yes.
And do you have the ability to write him up or put a disciplinary record on his jacket? Or would someone else someone else do that?
So I would have to discuss with the select board. Yes.
Okay, that's what I was asking because of the. Okay, all right. Well, we very much appreciate it. You've been very kind. We just wanted to figure out what the steps would be because I think people are not gonna be happy with his behavior and that he's getting paid that much to do it.
Okay.
But what's your name?
Philippe.
Philippe, very nice to meet you. Thanks for your help, Philippe.
day.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Yeah, Philippe was really nice. See, human resources folks, they normally understand what's going on. What are we? This is the town accountant's office. Oh, that door was locked last time. I just want to let him know that Philippe is going to do some... Hey, Steve, no worries. Philippe's going to do some training with you, some coaching. And then, well, since you are the town manager, obviously, the protocol would be to review your behavior with the select board. So I didn't know if you just wanted to apologize because I think that you're on this, this silver pedestal. You're on this real tall horse. And the fall from grace always sucks, man. So I do want to let you know if you're sitting there thinking, just some jerk with a camera, whatever, nothing's going to happen. I want to let you know that I am that dude. So it will happen. I mean, I've got mayors canned, police officers canned. Like, it's very, very simple. So take a job or take an apology. What do you think is better? Because you're taking $230,000 a year that could be, rerouted to the homeless issue that you have here. Homelessness is up 10% from last year. I mean, you lose your job, you're going to be homeless, and you're going to be upset with the new town manager that's making $230,000 and not kicking anything back to you. So, did you maybe want to apologize for your behavior here today?
No, I'm all set. Thanks for
You're all
stopping by.
set. Oh, you are all set, yeah.
Appreciate it.
What are you going to do for a new job? I wouldn't list this place as a reference. They're probably just going to wash their hands of you. They don't want to be near the stink. What do you think, man? Who has two thumbs and is going to make the city look bad? This guy. It's going to be a rough day, man. It's going to be a rough day. You know, I have like a queue of videos that are set to release. I think I'm going to go home and upload this one today just because I'm so upset with your behavior. So.
And good luck.
Oh, I don't need luck. What are you kidding me? You need luck. You need luck, man. I represent the people. That's who you're supposed to be representing, man. You just really don't care. How long have you not cared, man? Did you ever care? Or is this like a recent lapse in your caring towards the people? Yeah. It's a great chat. Thanks, Steve. Do you think you're going to lose your job? You don't think you are, do you? Oh, you don't think you're going to lose your job. Steve. I just want to show you something. I want to show you something, Stevie boy. If you just type ACC into YouTube, mine's the first thing that comes up. ACC. Alright? That's me right there. Just so you know I'm not lying. That many people are going to be real pissed off at you. So you're going to be straight out of a job. So I just wanted to know I wasn't just blowing smoke. People are going to be upset. Oh, you should start with the man in the mirror, Steve. Start asking him to change his ways. No message is going to get any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, you got to quit your job and make a change. See what I did there?
Surely could help the homeless, that's for sure.
He's pocketing every cent of that. It's all about what Steve wants, what Steve needs. Steve's house and Steve's ring. Steve's life. Steve's wife, all that stuff. All that matters is what Steve wants.
Doesn't seem like he's much for the people, that's for sure.
No. He's going to squirrel away every cent of that money. I wonder how much he's done a goddamn thing for these people. He could simply just tell me, or show me. But, yeah, see, in the beginning, but this is what happens. You see how this goes down? So, at first, he's like a young stallion, right? You know, he's kind of bucking back at me a little bit. He's acting a little fresh. But then he realizes that he's just way out of his league. Someone way more experienced is breaking him in. And now he's just docile because he knows that he's met his better. And it's just, instead of, looking even worse, he can just be quiet. And this is what we want from our government employees. What we want, We want them to understand that they open their big mouths, they run them, and then they realize that they're in the deep end of the freedom pool, and they're just not smart enough to have that conversation with you. So after opening their stupid mouth, and then they get told to shut it, this is what they do. They shut it, and they behave because now they've been broken in. Okay? They've been broken in. Have you been broken in, Steve?
You're not bored yet?
You're what?
You're not bored yet?
Are you broken in, Steve? Stick with the question. You make $230,000 a year. It's a yes or a no. Are you broken in, Steve? Steve? You really derailed my monologue, Steve. Now I don't even know what to do.
It's been nice.
I'm bored. I'm not sure why you're not bored.
I mean, of course you're bored. You make $230,000 and you're bored. Why don't you find yourself something to do? See, here's what he does, right? He thinks that he's going to come back with something smart. Every time he opens his stupid mouth trap, he says something stupid. You're bored? How about this? You make $230,000, money that could be allocated to the city's growing homeless population that's up 10%. that's been under your watch. So if you're bored, get off your ass and go work for that $230,000. How about that? Are you bored now, Steve? Are you still bored, Steve? Any other imparting words of wisdom, or do you think maybe now is a good time to keep your mouth shut? Yeah, I can see the shame.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Yeah, look at the shame on this guy's face. See, hands shaking. Even under that mustache, you can kind of see the lip quivering a little bit. He just realized he's in shock-infested waters. What's he gonna do? He's surrounded by chum. Or should I say chump? Later, Stevie. By the way, just in case you didn't know, and we love you, dear. You're so kind and beautiful, and I hope you have a great day. But you've been owned, okay? And this is for you, okay? Thank you, Steve. Have a nice day, young lady. Sorry you work for that jerk.
She didn't like us. Yeah, for douche. Could have just been a nice guy. What's supposed to do? I didn't even see that bell.
Hello. How are you doing today? Great. Good to hear. I'm doing well as well. Thank you for asking.
Freedom bell. You know, freedom.
Yeah, there's a dumbbell upstairs. I don't know so much about freedom. Oh, this is a perfect. Hey, ladies. I just wanted to let you know that I think after meeting with him, Steve, the town manager, might be coming to the retirement office. So just beware, he might be coming down here. I'm sorry?
I prefer not to be filmed.
Oh, we were doing so good.
Sorry.
Who told you to say that?
Nobody.
Well, where'd that come from? You were so nice before. We were so nice.
We're still nice.
So we can't film now?
I prefer not.
No cameras in here. I'm kind of surprised this place is pretty camera.
Well, it's your lucky day, Susan, because we were on our way out anyways. So, since you were so nice the first time, you didn't say that I'm not allowed to film. You said you'd prefer us not film. Then,
Have a great
you know,
day.
you're a very nice lady. Yeah, we're gonna cut you one on this one. Amy, thanks.
Wonderful day.
Can we get Steve's retirement package put together? I'm just kidding. He won't need a retirement package. You don't get a retirement package and you get fired. Thank you.
Wow. What a piece of poop.
All right, guys, make sure you subscribe to The Wandering Hippie. He is a great guy, great friend. His link will be in the description. We'll catch you on the next one. And that's the reason I stopped you today. Remember, every single person in this building serves you, the people. You need to remind them of that. They're so used to walking all over you and doing and saying and acting however they please. Remind them where they sit and where they stand. Because if you stand for this, you'll bend for that. And we don't bend because we'd rather die in our feet than live in our knees, like Steve. And that's the reason I stopped you today. Guys, the police might be on their way as I was standing here. Oh, look at it. She's. Wait, no, I thought you just said that was illegal. Hippie was doing his outro and she said she's calling the police. Let's see if she uses her directional to signal lane change in oncoming traffic. Nope.
No, she's just gonna go park over there.
She's right there. She just turned into oncoming traffic
Oh my goodness.
without signaling a lane change. She told Hippie she's gonna call the cops.
Yeah. She was a drinker. That face was red. You think the cops would actually show up for something like that?
If they call, they'll come. I don't know. Some of these, I don't understand why people even call the cops when they see a camera. It doesn't make any sense to me. I bet you there's a lot of veterans in Danvers. Why do you think this space is the only one with no car in it at Veterans Parking because they know what's up here. They don't want to be disrespected in their buildings. They just don't come. Catch you in the next one. That's the reason I stopped you today.